Okay, so what we're going to try to do is establish a north-south line for setting up the horn telescope. And we're going to use the sun. It's a nice sunny day now, so we're going to use the shadow to help us establish where north-south line is anywhere you are. So some sort of stand, tripod's nice because it has some clearance. I have a protractor, just a white rectangular board, styrofoam. This one happens to be slightly cardboard, and just the time. So I've looked on Stellarium to see that the azimuth of the sun at 10 o'clock is conveniently just about 100 degrees. And I think it was 59 and 43 minutes or something like that. So I'm just going to have a weight on a string. I trust gravity to give me a nice vertical line. The driveway patch right here is reasonably level. You want to find a level as spot as possible so there's no issues with that. And because I want a north-south line, I'm going to take the protractor and just kind of put it on the edge of the cardboard. Bring it over here somewhere, and probably a little, bring it in a little bit so it doesn't roll off. But I'm still convinced that it's parallel. The sun is going to be in 5 minutes. I've got a little watch. I have the phone so I can see. It's at 9:56. So in 4 minutes, the shadow, the sun's going to be at azimuth 100. So that means that the shadow should be at 280. So I'm even going to bring this in so I can see the whole thing. Once again, trusting it's parallel. So we're going to kind of get an idea. The shadow's going to be close. And then I want to turn this so that it looks like the shadow line is going to be around 280. So that's still north and south, and I have the west touching the edge, so I feel that's fairly parallel, and that shadow line is falling around 280, so I'm close to it. So what that will do is that's my north-south line with respect to the 280 that the shadow's making, and it is 9:57, so in a few minutes I should be able to establish that line. I'm not be super picky about it. So once again, the azimuth of the sun at 10 o'clock, it's August 1st here in Green Bank, West Virginia. The azimuth is going to be 100 for the sun. That means the shadow is going opposite that 280 over here. So I'm just going to finagle it. The shadow, the closer I get to the ground, the clearer the shadow is going to be. And a little bit of rock in my counterweight. There's 280. There's the line. With our horn telescope with a field of view of about 20 degrees, if we get within a degree or two, that's pretty good. 9:59. So I don't know if I can stabilize this at all. There's the little tiniest of little breeze going on right now, so it's not gonna. Beep. Once again, all little pluses and minus angles. We have a nice fair range with our horn telescope with its field of view of about 20 degrees. So it's 10 o'clock now. So I'm going to call that my north-south line. So the edge of these sheets would be north-south. So I'm just going to take this out of the way. And if I bring a horn telescope in, got the little computer mount on here. It actually acts as a counterweight. every frame's going to be a little bit different. So I'm more interested in how the horn lines up with it. I think what I've done in the past is I like the line of the can, because the can, the antenna is in the can, so I like the line of this edge of the can right in here. I like that to be in line with the edge of my paper. Oop, this doesn't matter. So I'm lining this up with the back edge. This should be an east-west line, so I want the can to be east-west as well. So I'm kind of eyeballing. I don't know if you're going to be able to get the camera in here. I'm looking along the bottom edge of the can, trusting that's reasonably east-west, and when I eyeball it, it touches it. I'm lining it up. If you can just kind of get right in here, see the whiteboard through the can.
Okay.
And then you're picking that up, that it seems to be, the line of that can seems to be in line with the cardboard through it. I don't know if you can get the right angle for that. Maybe you have to come down a little bit.
Now, try up and above.
It's you know, you have to be in the right position, so I don't know if you can get the camera in there.
Let's see.
Do you see this line down here?
Yeah.
You can't. You might dip. So
I think I have both a can and.
So I feel that the can, I don't know if it came out in the picture, but that alignment, I think this is good enough. We're making an observation at the opposite side of the galaxy today as it's crossing the meridian, which is 10:26. So we got 20 minutes to set this up and get ready to take a reading. So that's how I would use the sun. If the sun wasn't out, it would be a much more difficult thing to do, so it's convenient that the sun's out to help establish that north-south line. Phone compasses and stuff are kind of sketchy. We've tried it with like 6 different people with 6 different phones, and you got a fuzzy line. So that should do, and we're good to go for our observations of our north-south line.
Okay.
So, enjoy.
That's it.
Yep.